Hi friends! I know we haven't seen each other in a while because we haven't been at school, but I had the wonderful idea to make videos with you guys so that I can keep showing you new ways to make art, and then we can continue to have a good time and make the best of the situation. So today I wanted to make bracelets, like the ones that I usually make, but we're going to make a really simple one so that you guys can do it at home. I want to make the stripes one with you guys because I feel like that'll be really fun and you guys will be able to pick a lot of different colors with this one. So what you will need is today our special guest is Professor Slithers. I felt like we should have a special guest every day, and since you guys like to bring in your stuffed animals so much, I wanted to show you some of my stuffed animals. So that's him. He's super cute. So the first step that you're going to need is you're going to need to cut a toilet paper tube in half down the center so that you end up with this. You have a flat piece of toilet paper, and then you're going to cut a notch at the top. This is where you're going to be putting the bracelet, and then these are the tiny ones at the bottom. Depending on how many colors you use, it depends on how many cuts you make. You can always make more cuts because there'll always be more space. Then you can reuse this, which is important. I'm going to be using 4 colors today. So then I'm going to start measuring out my string. You guys shouldn't need more than 2 feet of string on each side, maybe a little bit more than 2 feet. But I like to make mine with a loop at the top, so when you measure it out, it'll come out to like here. And then I can cut this. Okay, so after you've cut all of your string, you're going to want to have all of your cut ends over here and your looped ends on this side. And then you're going to tie this into a knot. You want to make sure that it's not too big on the loops because it'll take up a lot of space on your wrist when you're making the bracelet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this safety pin through the top of my bracelet, usually because I put these on my jeans to do them. It makes it a lot easier for me. But it's actually going to keep it in place on this piece because that's where the knot is going to go. The knot is going to go right at the top. I'm actually going to take that. Today we have One Direction tape. Yes, One Direction tape. Okay. So the first thing that you're going to do is to make a pattern with these. So once you've decided on a pattern, you can put them on the little notches at the bottom. They're going to hold them in place so that you can remember which string comes next. So this pattern is really easy. First, you'll take the first string at the front of it and you're going to make a 4, and then you're going to go under the first string and pull it through. You're going to hold this purple string and drag that all the way up. No, Mr. Slithers! He's fine. And you're going to want to do that twice. And then going to go to the next string, so it'll go yellow, and black, and you're going to go all the way down the line. So once you've finished all the way through doing each string one by one with 2 knots with the first string, you're going to take each string out of these and you're going to move them each down 1. So the purple one will now move into the first one, the yellow one will move into the second. You can also do this while you're doing it, but I like to do it all at the end. It makes it easier for me. And then purple. And then the white will come in at the bottom. And then you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to take this purple one, you're going to go under and around. This is when you'll start to be able to see the pattern that you've made. Even though this one is just stripes, we can always work on other patterns. If you guys want to, you can always leave a comment asking me to do a specific pattern. Like, I can teach you guys how to do the hearts one that I made. And then you move them all over. And then it never stops. You continue to do that until the bracelet is done. You just keep rotating the colors. So then once you guys start feeling more comfortable, you don't have to use the cardboard. You can just do it with the ones that you have, because now they have a specific order. But keeping it attached to something actually makes it a lot easier to do. Professor Slithers! Hold on to that glue, mate. Here, we'll let you guys see it. So now, at the beginning of the bracelet, if it'll come in focus. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So now you'll start to see the lines in it, and those are the stripes that you're going to be making. And so I'm going to make the rest of this bracelet off camera, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. But it's mostly going to look exactly like that, just all the way down. So my bracelet looks a little bit different than yours. It has lines going both ways, which is something I can teach you guys, but your bracelet should look very similar to the top half or the middle part, depending on which way you started making the lines. It's the end of the video. This is the end of the video dance. Look at me. Welcome to my end of the video dance. Welcome to the end of the video dance. You can dance. I can dance. This is literally one of my favorite stuffed animals. Super cute. He's a snake.